want to ask you also a other topic, new topic. You are very known and famous as a fighter against milk and what you said for white poisons, which are sugar, salt, milk, and white flour.
Yeah.
First question, and it's very evident question. You are in India. You are Indian by birth and even by tradition. And milk in India, chai, it is very common.
Very common, yeah.
Whenever you want, they will give you milk. So how you are fighting? Is it not something like against Indian culture when you fight against milk?
Yeah, you have got very good question. Ki nowadays in India, like India country, where people are using milk, or goddess uses milk everywhere, every people are using. To talk against milk is very risky for me in India also. But the truth is truth. I speak the truth about that milk because.
What is this truth about milk?
See, basically, we say we are getting calcium from the milk.
And we said also that even the baby takes the milk of his mother. So from the birth, milk is the first nurture. It is the first
Nourishment.
for.
See, basically, yes. We say milk is a complete food. But which milk? Mother's milk, not others' milk. Milk from.
What is the difference between mother's milk and cow milk?
Yeah, basically, mother's milk is good for his baby. Because if you talk about any mother, like a human being, the weight, what is the weight of the like this person? About 50-60 kg?
Yeah.
And if you take the milk of that mother or your mother, in young age, in adult, your weight should be like 60-70 kg.
But from ancient times in India, they use cow milk. And even whenever they have something, sometimes they worship even cow. So you are going, at least, or from outside, if I am looking from outside, you are going against one of the most ancient tradition of India, and still is there.
See, basically, if you see Indian cow, the Indian cow which you are having before 50 years, 100 years, that is totally different. Now we have hybrid cows from other countries.
Achha.
Yeah, these now Indian cow, they hardly we get 1 liter milk from the Indian cow, and from other breed we are getting 20-40 liters from these cows. And there is a lot of problem with the cows because nowadays we are using a lot of hormones.
Achha. Like what?
Like we are using oxidation hormones. We give oxidation hormones to the cows, then they produce more milk.
Yeah, you mean that this milk is different than this ancient milk?
Yeah, definitely. There is a lot of adulteration in the milk. Now
they use it to increase the quantity of milk?
Yes. They are using a lot of hormones to increase the quantity of milk. And one more thing I am telling about nowadays we are getting all autoimmune disease.
What do you mean by it? Autoimmune disease?
Autoimmune means your immune system work against your body.
Achha, wow.
That is because
it's very important, very dangerous.
It's very dangerous, and we are getting a lot of like cancer, diabetes type 1, arthritis, and many diseases. They are autoimmune disease. I will talk about autoimmune disease. See, basically, when I am talking about the milk or milk product, animal product, when all the milk product, they are made up of maximum proteins. Your body is made up of proteins. Your body cells are made up of proteins. When you take the proteins of other species like cow or buffalo, your body don't want that.
Achha.
Like if you are father and if you want to give your blood sometimes your child, sometimes it doesn't suit your child. Your blood is made up of protein. Your protein doesn't suit to your child
One
protein.
evident question, Dr. Sandeep here. So you are preaching for pure veg diet without any without anything coming from animals?
Yes. That I am talking about. When your human protein who gave birth to his child doesn't suit to his child.
So you
how
are
animal
against
protein?
me.
Why animal proteins can suit you? When animal proteins comes under your body immune system start killing that protein particularly, and sometimes they kills your own cells also, and that is autoimmune disease.
Mm. But you are against using meat also in diet?
Yeah, basically I'm suggesting people, if you go vegan,
Eggs
and
also.
if you go vegan, that will be best, because all the animal products, all they are having animal protein, and our body is not made for the animal protein, it's made for the human protein only, and the
Is
plant
it
based
not a
protein.
religious idea?
I can't say it's religious, but if you have some problem, like if you have any problem, you just eating non-vegetarian food, but stop it for a few days, see the result in your body. If you're getting good result, then why to take all these products?
Do you mean that meat will increase toxins in the body and milk also will increase toxins?
Yes, basically milk, because if you want, see, the composition of milk is like milk contain calcium and maximum proteins and fats. I'm talking about calcium. If you take the milk go in the body, to absorb calcium from your blood to your bones, you need vitamin D. How many hours you are in vitamin D? Before that, Indian people, they are working in the sunlight,
Acha.
and they are getting free vitamin D. And that time his body get absorbed the calcium from the blood to his bones.
Acha.
Now unabsorbed calcium are there in body. That is called as calcium toxicity. So
Acha.
that is one more toxin in the body. Same like if you are eating fat, and if you are using milk product, this contain maximum fat. And if you are not doing that much work, that not hard work to digest that fat, that unabsorbed fat is there in body and work like a toxin and create many problems.
Dr. Sandeep, it is not the only problem of milk. We have thousands of milk products, cheeses, yogurt, so many products. If you go to any shop, you will see that the milk products, dairy products are maybe the half of all the shop. So you are preaching something totally different and against our habits and our traditions of diet.
Yeah, definitely I am totally against, but it gives you good result, because all the animal product contain one type of protein that is called as casein. That casein body don't absorb.
Okay.
One protein casein that is dangerous for the body. When casein comes in our body behave like a.
So you are against all milk products, all dairy products?
Yeah, I against all animal product.
One question, you talk about 4 poisons. So milk is the first, sugar, white sugar is the second. What you tell about it?
See, basically, I always tell the people to stop 4 white poison. Yeah, there are 4 terrorists of your health. I can say 4 terrorists like milk, salt, sugar, and white flour.
Let us talk about sugar.
Now sugar. Basically, normally sugar, how we get the sugar? When we prepare the sugar, there is a process. In that process, they are using a lot of chemicals to make the sugar white.
Acha.
And this sulfur we are using in sugar is very bad for the body.
You mean that sugar like jaggery is not nociv, is not bad?
See, basically anything which is processed, anything which is packed, that is not in good, that is not, they have lost their natural forms. If you use the product which is in natural form, what nature has given you, it will not get any problem. But use the product which is adulterated, or it was in processed.
But people this time they use stevia and other kind of sugar, or maybe natural sugar. Is it good for you?
Yes, you can have. See, stevia is like a plant, and we are preparing from the plant. So you can plant-based sugar is also good. Also, you can have any other sugar, like we are using jaggery you can use, or sugarcane you can use.
One question, the third white poison is of course salt. What do you think about salt and why you are against it?
Basically, when you use salt, if you see the salt, the process of same thing, like when you prepare the salt, we put lot of chemical in salt to clean it, and we are just damaging the salt, and we are getting lot of chemical from the white salt. Instead of white salt, if you want to use salt, you can use rock salt or black salt or Himalayan salt. That is good for your body.
Himalayan salt, it is from India. Do you advise it for people, for your patients, and it has not this bad effect like white salt?
See, white salt contain chemicals, lot of chemicals, and they don't have any minerals in that. But when you use Himalayan salt or other salt, they have a lot of minerals in that also, and that is not more dangerous than white salt.
Are you against NaCl, which are the common salt? It means chloride of sodium, chloride of sodium. Are you against it or against the color of the salt?
See, basically the white salt contain a lot of problems. So I
Like what?
Basically it contain it was bleached
Acha.
with the chemicals. Then they have heated it for 1000 degrees. So all the moisture from the salt vanished. We are just getting the taste, not getting the basically the quality of salt.
TK. So as Himalayan salt, it can be good for people and for your patients. You advise it?
Yeah, basically I advise, see, people they are used to some salty taste. So in that case, I advise them to use natural salts or Himalayan salt. That will be little bit better from the other salts.
Let us talk on your fourth poison, white poison, which is white wheat. Are you against wheat because of gluten? So do you preach a gluten-free diet, or there is some other things?
Yes, definitely. As we see, when you are using white flour is very sticky. When you eat this white flour, it sticks to your intestine for long time, and that time you get lot of like a.
You mean other kind of wheat are not bad?
See, wheat are bad. We are using any wheat is not good for the body, because nowadays a lot of research has come. They say that gluten contains the wheat. Gluten that's like glue.
Yes.
That form the glue in your intestine. So that there will be, you get constipation, you get gases, and there is toxin collection in the body.
Acha.
So all the toxin will create it in your body. So if you not use it, it's good things.
You mean you advise to not use at all white wheat and make bread and
See, basically, if you use whole grain will be good if you use it whole grains, but not the white flour.
Dr. Sandeep, 4 white poisons: sugar, milk, salt, wheat. If we avoid all this, what we eat?
See, basically there are a lot of things to eat. Basically,
and also you are against meat, so very few things remain for people to
see. Basically, nature has given a lot of things which we can eat. All the fruits you can eat, all the vegetables you can eat. You can have all the dry fruits you can eat. So we have a lot of things to eat. There are a lot of many people. They are.
So you are against bread, for example?
See, one more thing. If you eat the bread is processed food. If you prepare bread sometime and in your home, you prepare in the morning, you don't eat in the evening, because say it's a morning bread, you will not use it. But how you use the bread which is available in the market? They prepare 1 day prior, and still they put a lot of preservative in that. So we are consuming all the preservative chemicals in the body. That is not good. My aim is to not to use packed food, processed food, and refined products.
Packed food, you are against also everything packed?
Yes. See, whatever is packed, like if you prepare a dip at your home, that dip you cannot use next day, because it will not good. But we are using sauce for many months, because they use preservatives in that. So we are using chemicals. We are consuming chemical in the body.
So what do you think about fast food? Even here in India, we saw people going against their own tradition to this kind of fast food. So many shops and so many places and restaurants, and it is trendy. People like it.
See, basically now it's trend, because everything become global. Now, due to a lot of moderation, people from India, also other country, they go any country very easily, and they follow the diet over there, and they are not using this product. That's the reason all the diseases are growing very fast, and people are dying very fast. Fast food kills you very fast.
And also they use a lot, they like to drink cola, and you don't mention all this gasification, gas. What do you think about
cold drinks? You're talking about cold drinks.
Yeah,
cold drinks very bad for the body. I advise people don't eat cold drinks, because it contains maximum carbons in that, and it is very harmful to your body. So avoid all cold drinks also.
So we have to avoid at least maybe 80% of what the common people and are eating. Is it?
No, it's not. See, if you start eating all these things, I have many patients when I start them. Initially, you find it is difficult, but when you started doing it, like you can have a sprouts, you can have a dry fruits, you can have anything you can prepare at home, and lot of fruits are available in the market. Lot of vegetables are available in the market. If you started following this, your body become used to all these things. Now we have developed the taste of this fast food. So if you take the treatment and stop it for a few days, automatically your body will use to all these good things like live food.
Dr. Sandeep, my last question. You are fighting against diabetes. You are fighting against these four poisons from more than 20 years. Which kind of results you get? And do you feel that people are more and more aware of these dangers, what you are telling about?
Yeah, it's a very good question. In India, I started Diabetic Free India movement, where I educate people. My main aim is to create the awareness about the people, because people don't know what to eat, when to eat, how to eat. So our team is creating awareness. Last month in October, I was in Singapore,
Yeah.
where I started.
For what?
I was in Singapore because European University had awarded me for the best doctor of the year for the diabetes program. So there I started diabetic free world.
Acha.
I want to make whole world free from diabetes. I will create the awareness, and I like people of my minded people. They should aware this type of awareness in the world also, so that we can fight not only diabetes and all lifestyle diseases because of diabetes and other diseases. Even I can say Bill Clinton, the president of US, who has got 4 heart block in his heart, 5 operations, and still was not better. Then he followed the treatment of this type of treatment, which have won 4 Nobel Prize. I am not promoting something from my side. Achha. It was a Nobel Prize research I am promoting. All the theories are there, they have got a Nobel Prize. I am just presenting this in my way.
Achha.
It is Nobel Prize winning research I am promoting. Like it's on acid and alkaline diet. It was on like a nitric oxide.
Do you see that more and more people are coming to your clinic to be treated by these all naturopathy and Ayurvedic treatments?
Definitely, because we see there is no such cure in any other pathy, like you're taking allopathic medicine for a long time. You just have to continue for the medicine, and every time your medicine dosage increases.
Yeah.
And you just become like a medical
increases, side effects.
Side effect also increases, and you just become like a pharmacy. Your body become like a pharmacy. So.
Yeah. It was the case of my mother in her last days. At least 15 kind of medicines. And we use and laughing. She has her proper pharmacy. 15.
Yeah.
She finished it by refusing all these medicines because they give her a lot of side effects.
Yeah. Basically, your body made up like they don't want chemicals. If you eat chemicals, body don't want it. But sometimes this chemical damage your body also. So you don't take these chemicals because your body is made up of 5 elements, and your body is imbalance of 5 elements creates some disease. If you balance your body with the 5 elements, if you go to the nature, automatically your body will become balanced and all the diseases go away. Treat the root cause, not the symptom of the disease.
Dr. Sandeep, we was very happy to discuss with you in all these important topics. Whatever is our opinion, we cannot refuse, we cannot tell, or we can certify maybe that you are doing a very good job for India and even for outside. That's why we salutate it, and we wish for you more and more success in your message and in your profession.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.